Hey guys, welcome back to another solo leveling Ragnarok reading sesh. Today we're gonna start chapter 10 and read through chapter 11. Um, and you know what? I'm gonna actually try to make this one a shorter video because yeah, these videos I don't think these should take like 30 minutes to complete. But to be honest, for me, for someone like me who stays for so long in every single scene and every moment, 15 minutes per chapter is pretty less, I'd say. Like I used to take a while. So let's see what happens. Some giant tortoise guild or weird shit guild is trying to recruit Jinwoo now apparently. So let's see what's next. By the way, like and subscribe. We finally reached 300 subs, so thank you so much for that. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. I mean, wow, wow. I can't believe it, to be honest. Like me taking a long break after every month seemingly, like I do that all the time, and yet you guys come over to show your support, to like read these things, to watch these videos rather. um wow, thank you so much for that. I hope I'm audible. I hope my mic is a bit all right. I still don't know, like, did I get scammed? I probably didn't. I probably did. I have no idea. um have you gotten a reply from Hunter Sang Suho yet? He's a newbie rank getting an invitation from the Black Tortoise Guild. He should be really happy. Well, he rejected the offer. What? Rejected us? The Black Tortoise? A newbie E rank hunter rejecting a large guild like us? How does that make any sense? Apparently he doesn't want to join any guild. A hunter who doesn't want to join a guild? Does he think he's an S rank or what? Well, I assume he'll contact us again soon. He'll see how hard it is to be a hunter without a guild. Phew. I've been getting a lot of scouting offers from guilds ever since I went into that dungeon. Many people want your talents, young monarch. They all want to hire me as a porter or collector. Why are there so many of them though? The cause, yeah, idiot, freaking stupid. Oh, so he does not know that. Okay, so maybe the news channel or the like websites that reveal this information did not mention who told them. Makes sense. Entering a guild will be a hindrance to leveling up the system. Not really. There's no reason for me to join one. Anyway, shall we keep talking? Fang of Rakan? I like how he can. He's just, oh wow, man. He just has a talking sword now. What do you think? Shadow and Fang aligned with each other. Hey, that's the name of my previous video. Oh wow, I instinctively named that one Shadow and Fang. I did not know that it's gonna be a freaking thing. Shadow and Fang aligned with each other. What the hell? How can he say something so nonsensical so casually? However, the Shadow can be an ally instead of an enemy. Smart. On one condition. Bring me to another sacred ground of the Fang Monarch. There's more? How so do you know how to get to one? I know the locations of the sacred grounds of the Fang Monarch, no matter how far. So, okay, the Fang Monarch apparently like did this whole Horcrux type thing before he died, after he died. I have no idea when. Maybe in the time gap when all of these guys were planning, maybe Rakan was smart enough to do some deal or some shit to like spread his soul out in weird artifacts. I don't know. Could be, could not be. I don't know. So these guys, no, there wasn't even a single hint of there being sanctuaries for the monarchs in the original manhwa. I can feel that the gate that leads to it is already gone. What humans call a dungeon break must have happened. Ooh, that sacred site must be a field type dungeon. Ooh, wow, Gatormen, hell yeah! It is when a dungeon break occurs at a neglected gate and the monsters take over the land, making it barren. Uninhabitable, maybe, but not necessarily barren. Uncle, I'm going out for a bit. Don't worry, even if you can't reach me. Is that Is that supposed to be Jinho, maybe? Uncle, you know? A left message for Uncle. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The drip is starting to come through. Hell yeah. Oh my god, that shadow with the black blade and the freaking black denim jacket, black jeans, black shoes. Oh my god, this is hard. This is hard. This is so hard. Hell yeah. Time to get going. Nice artwork. Damn. Is this really the place? Yes. He's just casually carrying a sword around. Like, imagine if the world did not have hunters or anything and he's just like carrying a sword. Like, sir, that's not normal. Please. This is bad. Entry permitted only for Hyena Guild. Warnock Mountain Field. It had to be a place owned by Hunter. Trespassing illegal, and this Hyena Guild is made up of people who used to be in gangs, so they're all scary. You shouldn't listen to this lowly creature, young monarch. Instead, I suggest leveling up. Hmm? What are you doing? Preparing to go in. But what about the Hyena Guild? What about the Hyena Guild? I have my ways. Wait, what ways? Oh my god! Oh my god! Bro, this is what I want. This is what I want. Use the same powers. Let everything be the same, but use it in different ways that we haven't seen before. Oh my god, this is so simple yet so effective in the story. There. There won't be any evidence left if I do this. The way you s- the way you solve problems reminds me of the monarch. That translation was kind of wonky, but alright. Are all field dungeons full of blue fog? Wait a minute. Wait, they didn't pass through any gate or anything? Or maybe that steel gate is like a representation or something? I don't know. I'm a bit confused because we had field type dungeons in solo leveling, but even still, you had to go through a gate to. Um, well, I guess this is a dungeon break site, so maybe this is just the land around the broken dungeon. Are all the field dungeons full of blue fog? So, when dungeon breaks happen, do the monsters appear in our world, or does like fragments of that environment within the dungeon also show up in our world? Because the blue fog and the forest and everything, it's like a bit of that reality merged with ours, you know? Are all field dungeons full of blue fog? This fog is mana from outer space. It breaks through dimensional walls, causing ruptures in the walls. Exactly, yeah. This is a freaking place where reality merged. This fog is the reason the sacred ground I was on broke through the dimension and got linked to. Oh, makes sense. So the shrines are not on Earth then. They're like on different like planets or whatever. Entities from outer space are trying to break a big hole in the dimension to send in their armies. Oh my god, this guy is literally a celestial from the MCU, or like the Marvel comics in general. That is insane. How do you beat that? And why would something that crazy need an army anyway? Huh? Also, by the way, this might be the guy that like sends mist burns through the gates, you know? Because he has the blue fog around him. Why does he need an army? Like, look at him. He has the world in his hands. He's Galactus. Galactus never needs an army. What the hell? The more mana a being has, the more they are affected by dimensional travel, like me. So it'll take a while before the stronger guys are here. Then I should hurry and level up. True. We got a whole Dagger Claw Free guy. I think we've seen this. Black Shadow Rajan, whatever. I think we've seen these guys, early on in solo leveling. It's time to show off my powers. He came around pretty quickly. Oh, you're dependable. But I won't use you as my main weapon. What? That offended you, buddy? You literally did not. You literally wanted the same thing, like one chapter ago. I've already thought of a combat method. Straight hands! I use the hand-to-hand combat I used in the tutorial at the base. Oh my god, he's so much more. Like, he uses Commander's Authority so much more. And in creative ways too. Support that with Ruler's Authority for mid to long range. And then finally, I'll use various weapons so as to not be predictable. Hell yeah! And get more equipment using shadow extraction. Ha! That is crazy. He has gauntlets made of monkeys and panthers now. Insane. Absolutely insane. Like, this is okay. This chapter solidifies solo leveling Ragnarok as on par with the OG manhwa. Like, I was a bit, I started off the manhwa with excitement and all that, but then I thought that maybe this might get a bit repetitive and maybe somewhat even boring. If I were to say that, but nah, this chapter cemented that it's not going to be boring. It's gonna be unique. That's for sure. This is my way of fighting. Baru is blushing. I love this guy. Very cool, young monarch. So this is the power of the Shadow Monarch's bloodline. I hope he doesn't double cross us. The more enemies there are, the longer the fight drags on. Yeah, strong evil grow. No wonder we lost in the war. so, so he talks as if he's not a part of Rakan's soul. He says that, oh, my master was Rakan and I'm something else entirely. Like, what's up with that? Like, maybe these are like you know how Beru is like a talking shadow, a talking insect? Maybe Rakan had like swords with consciousness imbued with him. Oh, new shadows, let's go. Oh, yeah, right, he has been leveling up so he can like make new ones. Two saber-toothed tigers, one ape, oh no, two apes. I can handle up to 5 shadow soldiers now because of my intelligence strat increase. This this is pathetic compared to the great monarch's thousands of. Shut it! He hit Beru in the head. That is, I mean, wow. A kid hitting. I mean, he's not a kid. He's like 22, whatever. But him hitting Beru in the head is so funny, and he can't even do anything because he's in his tiny form. I love it. Here. Also, I really love the blue glow on Rakan's sword now. I I kind of wish that the blade was a bit red, but I also get that, to match the aesthetic as a whole and to show that, yeah, Suho has control over it. Like, it is blue completely. It looks really cool, don't get me wrong, but I thought that we could have had like an alternate version of that to be red as well. This is where the gate leading to the sacred grounds used to be. Huh, a whole area 51. This is bad. There are still people here despite how late it is. They sure work hard, but is there a reason for them to stay this late? It's probably better to hunt monsters during the day. Oh, these guys are doing some sneaky shit, some fishy shit. Oh my god, look at them vehicles. That's okay. Okay, who? Oh my god, are these the hunters that he saved? Nah, wait, bro. Am I witnessing a kidnapping right now? Okay, maybe not. Maybe they're just normal people. It seems so. Young monarch, since we are trespassing right now, I do believe that it would be better not to intervene. If they find out that you trespassed, your hunter rights. Shut it, buddy. Eh? Do you not know my thirst for justice is greater than me trying to be a hunter? He already left. This would be so funny. I would love to see this animated, but you know what? Something tells me that by the time this gets animated, I'm probably gonna be married with like 2 kids. So yeah, this is not happening anytime soon, buddy. A father who was once a police officer specializing in violent crimes. Oh my God, Jinwoo, and a grandfather who was a legendary firefighter. Let's go. I love these pages, man. Sung Il Wan with the haircut. And Sung Jin Woo. Of course he's gonna save. Sung Soo, age 21. Okay, so he is 21. He's my age. Let's go. Sung Soo had grown up under those two figures, and he had a thirst for justice. Yeah, boom, bitch. Huh? He had developed a habit of acting first and thinking second when it came to justice. Oh my god, this is so hype. This is so hype. By the way, a new chapter came out today, making the total to 14. And I was like, I had no idea how like manhwa webtoons work. Like, do the chapters drop in like 10 chapters at once, 13 chapters at once, like monthly, or like what's the case with that? But apparently it's like weekly ILDs now. Yeah, my god, this guy looks like Tusk. Oh my god, and he looks like Tank. Is that intentional? Is that supposed to be intentional? Baru's scratching his head. He's like, what did he get himself into? Oh my god, he actually did some damage. Ooh, aura, buddy, let's go. He's slowly getting there. He's slowly getting there. I can see it. Whew, cold ass stare, just like his father. Why you? Classic. Shoot, I ended up taking action first. It's illegal to trespass on another guild's territory. What do I do? Ah, just freaking use your gauntlets. Think that you'd kidnap and oh my god, superhero disguise. This is so cool. Why? I mean, wow, this is such a simple thing, but it's so effective. Wow, man. To think that you could kidnap and endanger people. Just what are you people of the Hyena Guild doing? That is so cool to look at. Like, he can. Oh my god, he has a whole vigilante costume. That is sick. Nightwing, buddy, let's go. That's what we ought to be asking you. That is sick. That mask and all that? Yeah, this is sick. As if it wasn't enough to trespass on someone else's territory. You started attacking us too? Do you have a death wish? Destroy him! I love this so much. This is so reminiscent of like one of the like what was his name? Shit, I forget. Like one of our local like comic characters um showing up in movies and TV. But again, like this is such a cool element to using a shadow powers, man. Like Jinwoo never did this, and which is why, yeah, this is not like solo leveling. This is completely different, and I think it has certain things that the OG manhwa lacked. Lacked by a lot. I looked I looked into them, and the average rank of the Hyena Guild's members is D rank. Excuse me, I'm having hiccups right now. The mask's like solidified. I should tone down my strength just in case. Nope. Oh my god. Bro went flying. I love this. I live for this kind of shit, man. Bro is like, young monarch, my goat, Lisan al Gaib, as written. You've grown stronger, and opponents like what humans call D rank awakeners are no longer a match for you. Oh, so he's above D rank now. Let's go. Let's get it. Because I keep saying this because the original manhwa had such a dark and bleak timeline that Sung Jin Woo essentially never got the time to experiment with his powers. Not only was he older than Suho, obviously he was like 24, 25 in the manhwa, and also he was dealing with so much, and yeah, he just never got time or like never thought of experimenting with his powers. Before that, everyone knew who he was and all that, so yeah, nobody messed with him even if they wanted to, you know. And some guys who like he beat before people knew him, he just like did not care at all. Like if people saw his face, they saw his face. Like it's whatever. But for Suho to be using his shadows like this is amazing. That's such a nice touch. Guru is deeply moved. That was too easy. This is so fire, man. This is so fire. Status window Sungsho level 16. HP 2350, MP 235. Let's go. Strength 33, dexterity 25, sense 25, intelligence 25. Good usage of points, I'd say. This is so fire. Like his face is essentially like an oni mask, like those Japanese demon face masks that uh, if you've played like Spider-Man one, like the demon crooks in that game, like use that mask, and also you can just Google Oni mask, like they're so cool. It kind of looks like that, but also it's a bit different because I don't know, copyright infringement risks maybe. I don't know. Maybe the demons just look like that. These guys are, oh my god, they're like black and blue. Whew. This is actually so cool to look at. Like the black jean jacket, white tee, black jeans, and this mask, amazing. You wrap things up cleanly, young monarch. Thank you for helping us. Are you a hunter from the association? Oh, well, you can think of me that way. My name is Batman. I'll clean things up here, so please escape to a safe place. So, are you like actually good guys or are you secretly shady? Like, what's going on? I don't want Suho to be making a mistake. Well, why was the Hyena Guild kidnapping people? Sung Suho, I can feel it. What are you talking about? The reason I said we should come here is over there. Oh, they were stealing shit in the warehouse? Huh? This is. Whoa! Cages? Human trafficking? They, they imprison people here? Drugs? Hey, yo! This vague energy. It can't be. Oh no, what? This just got so dark. I kept saying like this was light-hearted and like completely not bleak from the original manhwa, but oh my god, this is dark. They even imprisoned a dog here? What were they doing? What exactly was going on here? Like human trafficking, animal trafficking? What? Just what was the hyena guild trying to do? That's not a dog. What? This young wolf is a descendant of the king of beasts. He had a kid? I mean, makes sense. Solo leveling Shippuden. This is like, yeah. Oh my god, these guild members had imprisoned a whole demigod. This is so like reminiscent of so many movies and video games where like people imprison like god level beings for their own mischievous purposes. You know, you could even say like I can't remember anything right now, but the most recent example that comes to mind is in the video game Control, like a whole man is imprisoned in a building where you play the game, and his power is that he can generate heat, and for some reason it just became uncontrollable for him, so now he constantly generates heat and he is being used as a freaking nuclear reactor. That's insane. So like these guys might be doing a similar thing, like they might be extracting blood and mana from this. Oh my god, that is so. I know it's fantasy fiction and whatnot, but still that's so messed up. What? After being defeated by the Shadow Monarch in the war, the Fang Monarch assigned a guard to escort his remaining descendants to a sanctuary. Or he believed that another Fang Monarch would be able to appear one day if his bloodline were to survive. So, okay, I was right about this. So, this these things happened in the time when Jinwoo spent 27 years within the dimensional rifts fighting these guys, right? This is so cool, but even though Rakan wanted it as like a revenge thing, his descendants being in a team with the Shadow Monarch's descendant, that's so nice, you know, like it reminds me of I don't know how many of y'all have read Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. It's a bit controversial, the book, like not really the people say that it's not really the best book in the series, but you know what? For me, it was my first Harry Potter book. It's up there on my shelf, and I have like a special connection to the book. So, in that story, well, minus spoilers, the book has been out for years now. So your fault if you haven't read the story. Um, but Harry and what was that guy? Ron? No, not Ron. Draco Malfoy. Harry's and Draco's sons are like best friends, but Harry and Draco were like enemies. So this is kind of like that, and like these things, these plot points and stories are always interesting. Like descendants of like mortal enemies turning into best friends is like one of the best tropes in any media. You believe that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Honestly, I didn't even hope for the birth of a Fang monarch. I just wished for his descendants to live on. Oh, that's so sweet. Maybe he can join the team. I mean, he will join the team, but still. He, she, I don't know. I can confirm that I can vaguely sense the energy of the Fang monarch. Oh, its vitality has declined, and if left alone, it's likely that it would die. Young monarch, what will you do? I. What? The guns outside all wiped out, I thought there would be several intruders, but it's just. Oh god, boss! Suit up, buddy! Invincible! Damn it, there was still someone left. Huh? Monster? Hyena Guild. Useless, a lot of them. You really can't trust humans after all. Oh my god, I think this guy is one of the henchmen for the Itarim. Or at least like one of the Itarim. That's why he like hired the Hyena Guild to like secure the Fang Monarch's power because you see like these guys they wanted the powers of the strong monarchs for their own guild for their own gains, you know. That's why they were looking at the Shadow Monarch chess piece at the start. At least that's how it was represented. Rocky, so you were alive. You know him? Somewhat. He was the god that was assigned to. I was so wrong. This was the guy who was assigned to like save the lineage? Nah. You traitor. You absolute betrayer. It really has been a long time, Fang of Rakan. So you were still alive. Brocky. Well, what kind of name is Brocky? Like, that doesn't seem like a very monarch type name, you know? Have you forgotten that you were sent to protect the descendants? Oh, yeah, he's enraged. Look at Suo's face. So derpy. Just what were you doing for them to end up in this state? What? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Human. Oh god, he pulled the face hugger move. You dare to touch what belongs to me? He's fast. Yeah. Yep. Grab the baby. Strikes him. Block. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Yo. Young Monarch. Oh. Young Monarch, are you alright? That hurt the most out of all the times I've been hit recently. Your head is bleeding. Just like every other anime MC. Of course your head is bleeding. My head is ringing, so don't yell, Beru. Endurance has leveled up physical Oh, let's go! Young Monarch. When we arrived here, I had sensed the vague remnants of some kind of energy. I've just realized what that was. Itarim. Oh my god. I can sense Itarim's energy from him. Oh no, I see what's happening here. So the Fang Monarch assigned him to like make sure that his bloodline is safe. But then the Itarim, who were like even powerful than the monarchs, they said, "Hey, buddy, come over here a little bit. I have a better deal for you. How about you do bad shit to these kids, and then I'll probably like give you absolute power or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what they promise." Ah, Rocky. So what do you think it is you're doing to the descendants of the monarch? How do you think I've been able to... Okay, wait. How do you think I've been able to maintain this level of strength after losing my sanctuary? Yup, I knew it. They promised him power. It's simply survival of the fittest. The fate of the weak is up to the whims of the strong. Oh, poor puppy. It's only natural for the weak to sustain the strong. This brat is a weakling, but he's a descendant of the Fang monarch. That is such a cool parallel because Suho also technically is a weakling now, and he will have to level up to like match his father's strength and probably even surpass it. So it's probably gonna be the same story with the pup. You could say he's the best source of nutrition around. Oh my god, he freaking wolves aren't cannibals. That's why. What? That's what the syringes were for. Like he's been draining mana or some shit. That's why I've been eating him. I've been regularly consuming. Oh no, it's not even mana, it's worse. It's straight up blood. I've been regularly consuming his blood, which comes from the monarch's bloodline, to be specific. Oh god, he is mad, mad. Rocky, I will kill you if it's the last thing I do. What kind of defect like you do all on your own? The reason Rakan is dead is because he was weak. Oh, Commander Stutz, let's go! I, who has survived this long, am fit to be strong. Let's go. I am fit to be the next Fang. Oh, oh, he didn't kill him. I thought like he was gonna make the sword go through his head. Oh my god, that would have been so raw. Hilarious. Oh, Beru caught him. Oh, oh, it is so tiny. Hilarious. Oh my god, that's so good. Bro, I wanted this. I wanted him to like use his powers in different ways. Hell yeah. Come on, Suho. Song Suho. Fang, it seems like you're pretty angry with him, but that's good for me. I've got some business with him myself, you see. This will be the first alliance between Shadow and Fang. Let's go, buddy! Itarim, I finally found a clue regarding my father. How annoying. This bug dares to. I will kill you. Wait, so I'm a bit confused now. Okay, I am genuinely a bit confused. So a monarch's henchman cannot be an Iterim, right? Because Iterims are like higher in power. And so for them to like work as a lowly henchman, it just seems wrong. So maybe like he is powered up by a little bit of the power of the Iterims. I don't know. You know, like the Hunters was essentially like borrowing powers of the rulers. A quest has arrived. Emergency quest: hunt the hyena. Oh, it's a hyena. Hyena Guild makes sense. So he's been around for a while, and maybe he convinced the gang members to form the guild. Take down the hyena, Brocky, and secure your safety. Brocky defeated 0-1. Oh my god, this is peak. This is peak fiction. I am so pumped. This is this is the most pumped I've been reading this manhwa. Oh my god, it's a 34-minute long video. Good god. But I am genuinely so hyped, and I am glad that new chapters are coming in. I don't know if it's gonna be weekly, if it's gonna be daily. The more the merrier for me, because I will like read these in an instant. So amazing, amazing chapter. I'm super pumped for the future of the story. The whole superhero gimmick, him using Monarch's authority to like insane extent. I am extremely burpy today, so please excuse me. But all these things happening is just so exciting for me right now. So, yeah, amazing, amazing manhwa. I was so wrong. And I'm so glad that I was wrong, that I even thought that this manhwa could be similar to Solo Leveling, or like too similar to the point of being boring. I was wrong. All right, I was wrong. This is amazing. All right, yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow with the final. Well, this was supposed to be the penultimate video, but since there's a new chapter, tomorrow maybe another one drops, maybe next week another one drops. So I don't want to say anything. Tomorrow, two more chapters of Solo Leveling, Ragnarok. We might see the end of this fight. We might get a few more clues as to what is going on. Super excited for that. I'm super stoked for this. Maybe they'll go the route of Sung actually being a vigilante as he levels up, and once he levels up to a certain extent, then maybe he reveals himself to the world. That would be so cool. Make this manhwa a whole superhero story with the whole system gimmick. This could go so many ways, and it just opens so many possibilities that I can think of, that it's crazy. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you enjoy this kind of stuff. Watch some other videos and playlists that I've linked in the video if you want to. And as always, drink loads of water, take care of yourself and your loved ones, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.